Are you getting a little bored with your current life and thinking about making a move, but not quite sure where to head to? Today, I'm going over the top 5 pros and the top 5 cons of moving to Washington State. My name is Jessica Kirker. I'm your local Western Washington realtor with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Northwest Home Team. If you have any questions about moving to Washington, or maybe you already live here and just have some questions about different neighborhoods, please reach out. I would love to chat. In this video, I'm going to be going over some of the pros and cons of living here in Washington State. Let's start off with the pros. My favorite reason for living in Washington is the scenic beauty. There is no shortage of stunning views, from the rugged coastlines to mountains to explore. There are over 140 state parks that you can spend hours on end exploring and taking in all the natural beauty. Another pro about living in Washington State is the mild temperatures. Washington is known for all its rain, but the summers are generally speaking not too hot, and the winters not that cold, making it easy to enjoy all the outdoor adventures. Another pro about living in Washington is the cultural diversity. This diversity can be seen in the food, art, and entertainment. No matter what your interests are, you're sure to find something that you'll enjoy. Another pro about living in Washington is its strong economy. Washington State has a strong economy with many job opportunities. Major industries in the state include agriculture, technology, and aerospace. The minimum wage in Washington is also one of the highest in the country. Rounding out the top 5 pros of living in Washington is the quality education. Washington State is home to some prestigious universities and colleges. The University of Washington and Washington State University are two of the most well-known. There are also many community colleges and trade schools throughout the state. Now don't start packing your bags quite yet. We still need to go over the cons. The first con, and the biggest one in my opinion, is the cost of living. The cost of living in Washington State is higher than the national average. Housing costs, in particular, can be very expensive. Seattle is one of the most expensive cities in the country. There are other areas with a lower cost of living, so if you're interested in exploring Western Washington a bit more, make sure you reach out. I'd love to chat. The number 2 con is the traffic. Especially in the cities, traffic can get pretty thick, especially during rush hour. Con number 3, which I'm pretty sure everyone already knows about, is the rain. Washington is known for its constant state of rain. Although Washington State climate is pretty mild, the rain can be a major negative for a lot of people. It can rain for weeks and even months on end during the fall and winter time. There are also some natural disasters to think about prior to moving to Washington. We have earthquakes, volcanoes, and wildfires. While these events are pretty rare, they can be devastating. And the last con to bring up about moving to Washington is the homelessness. Especially in the city of Seattle, homelessness is a big problem. The high cost of living and lack of affordable housing has contributed to this problem. Overall, Washington State is an amazing place to live, with its natural beauty and cultural diversity and strong economy. However, it does still have its downsides, such as the high cost of living and the traffic. Now that you've heard the top pros and cons about living in Washington, what do you think? Are you going to make the move? You can leave me a comment below or shoot me a message. I'd love to connect.